What's up, good people? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to Grow with DEZI. My name is Desiree Foster Collins, and I am a leadership and personal development coach. I am also the founder of Excellence by Design and the host of the Girl Ask Me Anything community here on Facebook. So, thank you for coming and checking me out. If this is your first time seeing me online, welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate you being here. Please say hello. Please let me know where you are joining me from in the world, because that's important to me. I want to be able to address you by name. So welcome. Welcome to my live stream. It's called Built for This. Built for This. And it is sponsored by the Girl Ask Me Anything community. So in our community, we have a group of amazing women who are focused on living lives of excellence, both personally and in their business. And so I invite you to come and hang out with us. Tonight, what I'm going to be sharing with you, the title of tonight's live stream is called On Point. On Point. So I see some people here. Please say hello. I'd love to say hi to you. I'd appreciate that. Hello, Mrs. Stren. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me, Sharice. So I've been talking about like belief and the things that we believe, and the other night I talked about, believing the truth of who you are, and then I also talked about the lies that we believe. And tonight I'm still on the theme of belief and on bravery, right? Bravery, courage. And so tonight's topic is called On Point. As I've been going through my own personal growth journey, my belief system has had to grow. I've had to learn some things. I've had to unlearn some things. I've had to relearn some things. I have had to purge some of the limiting beliefs that I've held on internally. I've had to accept some of the things that I didn't want to accept about myself before. And then I've also had a chance to, or been very intentional about looking at, okay, who do I want to be, and what do I need to do in order to become that woman? And so all of this has surrounded my belief system as well as my ability to be brave. And one of the things that I know is that I'm not that great. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not. And as a matter of fact, I think I've got more problems than a lot of people. There's this thing that happens, right? Especially like in this social environment that we're in, that, you look at, if you watch TV or you see like advertisements, you see, the messages that are out there, and that, you really need to believe in yourself. And if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And you hear all this stuff, and you got to believe in yourself. In yourself. There's some truth to that, but it's not the entire truth. One of the things that I know is that I'm not that great. I have a lot of work to do in and of myself, right? I believe in the me that God has created me to be. I believe that I have a place to work towards. But me and myself, I'm hot-headed. Sometimes my mouth, I've got some sailor talk that happens. It's very unbecoming, but I do it. No excuses. I'm just telling you like it is. I can not care. Sometimes I can be unkind. Like, if I were to believe my own hype, it could be a lot of trouble. And have you ever experienced someone who really believes their own hype and it's all about them and who they are and what they're about, and it can really leave this really crazy taste in your mouth, and if you're into that kind of thing, cool. But if you're not, it can really be something that can be a put off, right? But what I've been learning as I've been journeying, on my own journey to really becoming the woman that I want to become, is the fact that I believe in the me that God made. And I believe that in the me that He can make. So who He created me to be and who He's making me to be, I know that is wonderful. And as long as I'm willing to stay in alignment with Him, that's the only way that I could achieve any of the things that I want to achieve in becoming the person that He created and that He's making me to be. I believe that He made you and He made me without any mistake. I believe that He gave us everything that we needed. I believe that He made you and I on purpose and for purpose. And if I think about what that means and how incredibly powerful that is, that's what makes me brave. That's what makes me say, you know what? I will not allow myself to be treated any kind of way. That allows for me to say no and mean it. That allows for me to say yes to the things that are going to not only serve me, but serve those that will encounter me, that I will influence. That allows me to say no to the things that aren't going to do that. And it takes courage to be able to do that. To trust and know and believe that in excellence, what was started will be completed, because that's a promise that we have. That's where I find my strength. That's where I find my courage. In the midst of the chaos, in the midst of the crazy, in the midst of the doubt, in the midst of the uncertainty, that's where the courage comes from. That's where the courage comes from. And even when I'm making mistakes, while I'm making mistakes, I'm not a mistake, and neither are you. So if you are at a place in your life where you're constantly doubting, you're constantly like, okay, well, I need to go and do so that I can be, and you're trying to measure and compare yourselves to other people, stop it. Just stop. I know it's easier said than done, but just stop. Because from the youngest one to the oldest one, there were no mistakes. There was no haphazardness in who you were created as and what you were created for. You are not a mistake. Neither am I. And this is where I'm going to challenge you to lean in and find your brave. Lean in and find your brave. That's where you're going to be on point. That's where you're going to find that certainty, that clarity that you really want, so that you can lean into what you have been put on this earth to do. Purpose is not something outside of you. Purpose is right here, right now, being fully all in to what you have been given. So, if you're a mom, be on point and be all in. If you're a manager, be on point and be all in. If you're in ministry, be on point and be all in. If you are, if you're out there maximizing and you're out there, a business owner, and you're trying to bring value to the world, be on point and be all in. Because when you are fully committed to and believing in who you were created as and what you were created to be, that's being brave. So that's all I have for you tonight. Again, I want to invite you to come and hang out with us in the Girl Ask Me Anything community. We've got amazing women in there. If you are in the Girl Ask Me Anything community, thank you for rocking with me all these years. I sincerely appreciate you. If you are new to this space, I would love to have you. I will welcome you with open arms. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you again tomorrow night. Take care.